that we have here in our compensation plan, so you can see how lucrative this could be for you and your family for generations to come. So here it is. You can qualify to become an independent entrepreneur with our company just by making sure that you invite other people to join DECENTRA as customers. So what happens here is if you refer our program out to anybody, well, the company says all you have to do is refer a minimum of at least 2 people to activate your business, one on your left and one on your right, and they call it a dual team. Dual means 2, right? And the word team is spelled T-E-A-M. Actually, that's an acronym that stands for Together, Everybody Achieves More. So remember, you can build the largest community under just 2 teams. So if you've been invited here today, obviously, whoever invited you here has actually given you one of their first 2 positions or one of their top 2 positions, which is a very, very amazing thing to do, because again, now anybody else that joins the network through them or through the rest of their organization has the potential to be placed or spilt over or spilt under your business. That means by default, you can certainly win, okay? Now, I can tell you the dual team structure, if you've never been in one before, it's called a binary. It grows by geometric progression down to infinity, and it pays out very fast, and it moves very fast. So just imagine if you started off with a minimum of 2, but those 2 invited 2 more people to join the community. Now that's 4. And if those 4 invited 2 people, then that turns into 8. 8 turns into 16, 16 turns into 32, 32 turns into 64, 64 turns into 128, 128 turns into 256, 256 turns into 512, 512 turns into 1024, 1024 turns into 2048, and 2048 again turns into 4,096 people. If everyone duplicated the process of just inviting a minimum of 2 customers to the network. So you can start with a small network and then grow it to become a huge, huge, huge network. As a matter of fact, that can happen in 12 days if everyone continues to duplicate a minimum of 2, or it can happen what? In 12 months. But all in all, remember, guess what? You start a small network, it grows into a big network, and eventually from the compensation plan that I'm going to share with you here today, you will see how that network is going to yield you a net worth. And if you build it big enough, that net worth is going to prevent you from ever having to work a job ever again. So let your net worth prevent you from having to go to work. So ladies and gentlemen, guess what? All successful millionaires and billionaires that run their own businesses have built a network. And that network has created a net worth. And that net worth allows them to be free, okay? Free. That's what everybody's striving for, is freedom. You don't believe what I'm speaking of? Go ask Oprah Winfrey. How did she become a billionaire? She started with a very small network, and she grew it through referrals, and it kept growing, it kept growing, it kept growing. Now she has a big referral network. Therefore, she has a huge, huge net worth. And she's never, ever have to work ever again. In fact, she doesn't even have the Oprah show anymore. She doesn't work anymore. Same thing with Bill Gates. Started with a small network, and guess what? It continued to grow. He built a huge net worth. Now he doesn't work. Same thing with Jeff Bezos. Through referral-based marketing. Same thing. Guess what? Now he has a huge net worth because he's built a network. And guess what? He doesn't have to work. So the same thing can happen to you. You just got to see the vision. And you just got to make sure that you yourself are continuing to expose people to this particular network called DECENTRA. So all in all, what does it take to get involved in our program? It takes an initial enrollment fee or registration fee of $99.95 in the form of USDT. By doing so, we give you 100 points. That 100 points, we pay a commission on of anywhere from 7 to 12% on the smallest team's volume every single night. That 7 to 12% is all predicated on which of the staking plans that you yourself have purchased. We have 3 staking plans that you probably already aware of by now. We have a flexible plan, which pays out on a weekly basis. Annual percentage is 66% in a year. We have the block staking plan, which is actually a quarterly staking plan, that pays an 88% annual percentage yield. And then we have our annual blocking plan, staking plan, what actually pays out on an annual basis at 120% APY, annual percentage yield. You pick and choose which one of those plans best works for you. And you also pick and choose one of the various 9 staking plans that go from $300 to $500 to $1,000 to $3,000 to $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 to $25,000, and a maximum of one plan up to $50,000. The choice is certainly yours. It's your preference. You can upgrade as well at any given moment. But those plans, ladies and gentlemen, yield you a percentage. As an example, $300, that gives you 8% in the dual team structure every single night. $500 gives you a 9%. Okay, gives you 9%. A $1,000 plan gives you 9%. Every single night, you can get paid in that dual team structure 9%. A $3,000, a $5,000, and a $10,000 package, that gives you 10% in our dual team structure every single night on the smallest team's production. Okay. A $15,000 plan package, it also gives you 11%. A $25,000 plan gives you 11%. And the highest package we have for one position is $50,000. That gives you 12% every single night in the binary. As long as you have business flowing through your network, it pays out on the smallest team's production every single night. So what does that mean? Well, that just simply gives you an example here. We give you 1 point for every dollar that actually a person purchases a staking plan with. And of course, you see here also that includes the $100 registration plan as well. So all in all, let's give you an example. Let's say someone joins at $300, that's 300 points. Let's say someone initially joins at $50,000, that could be 50,000 points. So we track all the new business every single day as it comes in, and at midnight, we calculate the packages. So let's say you have $75,000 worth of packages or points on your left team that day. And let's say on the right team, you have over $25,000 of points that come in from your right team. And what we do is we don't care how many people it is that accumulates those packages, we only calculate the points. What we would do is say that the $25,000 point, 25,000 points is the smallest team's production for that particular day. So we would pay you based on the package that you selected. So let's say you selected one of our 10% levels. Maybe it was a $3,000 level. Maybe it was a $5,000 package, or maybe it was a $10,000 package, because those 3 are the only ones that pay 10%. So in this example, we would pay 10% on that 25,000 points. So for tonight at midnight, you actually would get what we call is $2,500 in commissions. Once we actually pay out the commissions, right after that, we reset the volume. So 25,000 is subtracted from the smallest team's production, which was 25,000. So we reset it to 0 for the very next day. On the left team, remember we said it was $75,000 in points. So we would subtract 25,000 points from 75,000 points. So you would have a balance that rolls over to the next day of 50,000 points. So the next day, we would do exactly the same thing. We would attract all the new business that came in. We would calculate it into a point system, and we would pay out on the smallest team's production that particular day as well. And it doesn't have to necessarily be the same leg of business. You can have more business that now comes in on the right the next day than you had on the left. But all in all, just make sure that you understand you're getting paid every single night as those 2 teams are actively inviting and referring people to our company. This is amazing, and it's very, very strong, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so that's the first way of how you get paid. Our monthly membership. Remember, this is a private membership club. So that means that now when people are paying their membership fee, if they're paying on a monthly basis, it's only $35.95, okay, a month. And you also get awarded 30 points towards that $34.95 when a person pays that. And we commission you at 3% up to 7 levels off of that $30 point system. If a person pays for the entire year, we actually will pay $349.95. However, we will give you more points. We will give you 360 points, okay, towards that person paying the entire membership off for the entire year. And we would give you 3% of those 300 points. Oh, I'm sorry. They changed that to 300 points. I thought it was 360. It used to be 360. So again, I apologize for you for that. Okay. So you again get 3% on that. I'll break this down for you in just a moment. But let's talk again about some more ways of how we get paid. We also have what we call as a direct referral bonus. How does this work? Well, based on whatever staking plan that you selected, you would get paid a fast start bonus when you refer this out to other people and they purchase their own staking plan. Okay. How it works is if you start off at the flexible staking plan yourself, then you now reserve the right to receive 8% as the direct referral commission whenever you bring a person into the program. So that means if you bring me into the program, guess what? Anywhere from $300 to as much as $50,000, you get 8% of that bonus, okay, of that referral bonus. So that could be anywhere from $24 to as much as $4,000, depending on what level I decided to get started at. But you get this not only just on me, you get this on every new referral that you bring to the table when they initially get started. And remember, there's no limit to the number of people that you can actually refer and get started in this program. Now, if you decided to get started with the quarterly stake, with the block staking plan yourself, then now you reserve the right to get paid 10% from the same money that I just mentioned, whether a person starts at $300 or whether they get started at what we call is $50,000. So you can see there that can be easily anywhere from $30 to as much as $5,000 in a commission, upfront commission, just for bringing people in to the program, okay? Because you started on the block staking plan. What if you get started on the annual staking plan, annual block staking plan? Well, that simply means now you can get 12% on whatever staking plan that they decide to start, package they can start to get started with, again, from 300 to 50,000, then now you would get paid, 12% of that. So whatever 12% is of $300, I believe that's $36 to as much as 12% of 50,000. I believe that's $6,000 upfront commissions that you'll earn from that person whenever they get started, however many people it is that you put into the system, whether it's 10, whether it's 100, whether it's 1,000. You can see now how easy it is on a monthly basis, how a person can replace their household income, okay? Very, very quickly here from just our referral bonuses alone on the direct side. Now, if your referrals now refer this out to someone else, that's considered to be their second level or your second level, and you also will get 2%. Well, 2% of what? Well, remember that staking plan that they purchased, even though you may not even know who they are, you may not have met them before. If they join anywhere from, a $300 plan to as much as a $50,000 plan, you're going to get basically 2%. Okay, that could be anywhere, I believe, from $6 to as much as $2,000 in commissions from everybody that's on your second level. Okay. Then we have what we call as our dual team bonus. Okay, that dual team bonus, ladies and gentlemen, that is based on your dual team. Every night we calculate it up in points. You get 1 point for every dollar, whatever was purchased through the entire network. So if you brought a person in, at $300, well, depending on what level you actually got started at on the package, that's going to be the percentage that you're going to earn at that given moment. You can always upgrade, but that's going to be the percentage that you're going to earn from that person initially getting started and you placing them in your, what we call as your smallest team's production leg, and you'll get paid 7 to 12%. Now, you also will have, what I call is indirect spillover, meaning that you may not have directly sponsored that person, but you may have team members that have now sponsored other people that fall within your smallest team's production. You still, yes, get paid 7 to 12%, depending on where you got started at, from that person's package when they initially get enrolled in the company. And we pay this bonus out every single night at midnight. So it's very, very strong. It pays down to infinity. Okay. The most we would pay out in the dual team structure is $100,000 a day. Okay. $100,000 a day is the maximum that you can actually get paid in the program. So whatever it is, folks, you get paid. There's a lot of money in the program. Let's talk about the renovations. Okay. The renovation bonus is simply when a person has a staking package and either they accelerated it through the bonus program and it already reaches the maximum that it's going to pay out. If they happen to renew, guess what? You get a bonus. If you personally have come in on the flexible staking package, you're only going to be able to earn 4% on everybody that you personally enroll when they renew their own staking package. If you actually came in on the block staking plan, well, now when your directs actually renew their staking plans, like they always do, you will actually get 5% for life. Every time that person renews, every time they renew, you now will get 5% bonus. If you want to get the maximum bonus, then the annual plan, if you came in on that plan, any personal enroller or enrollment that you put into the system, frontline to you, whenever they renew, and they always do, you're going to get a 6% referral bonus on every single one of those individuals, okay? All right, and it shows you at the bottom, it says, if you have the annual staking package or 2 new direct referrals per month, you will not pay the monthly membership fee, number 1. It also says the percentage of direct referral bonuses, the dual team bonuses, and the renewal bonuses are according to the staking packages purchase. For details, full details, please review the reward training plan in our DECENTRA University. We will have it uploaded there for you as well so that you can see that. Let's talk about our last and final bonuses, the monthly bonus for our direct referrals with the membership, okay? You can earn a monthly direct referral bonus of 3% up to 7 levels. This is like a residual income, folks. Remember, there's only $34.95 in our program for our monthly membership. If a person pays that, what happens is you depend on what level they're on in your network, you get paid 3% of 30 points. Remember, it's 30 points up to 7 levels deep, 3% up to 7 levels deep. How does that work? Well, let's just give you an example. Let's say, I don't know, you referred, 10 people. That might be duplicatable for the majority of the people. Maybe you might refer 1,000, but that may not be duplicatable. But let's just make the math very easy for this example. Let's say you referred 10, okay? And you started that process and you taught that process and everyone else referred 10. You put 5 on the left, 5 on the right, that's a total of 10, right? That's your second level. But now you got 100 people there because 10 who referred 10, that makes 100 on your second level. Well, what if those 100 referred just 10? It duplicates, right? Duplication nation. Well, now those 100 people, if they referred 10, that's 1,000 people on your third level. What if that duplicates down 10, right? That's 10,000 on your fourth level. What if that duplicates by 10? Now that's 100,000 people on your fifth level, okay? And guess what? If I just stop right there, not even counting level 6 and level 7, let me give you an example of what your network or what your commissions could look like in the program one day. Well, 3% of 30 points. If you multiply that out, take out a calculator and you can multiply it out, that's 90 cents. So let's say on level 1, you had 10 people paying their $34.95 and you got 30 points for each of those people and you got 3% from the 30 points. That's basically 90 cents times 10. That's $9 in commission that's repeatedly coming into your household every month for just signing those individuals up one time. Residual income is what you really want to have. Your bills are residual, so it makes perfect sense to have your income residual. That's just on the first level. Remember, I said 10 who get 10, that's 100 on your second level. Well, 100 people, right, every month paying that monthly membership generates 90 cents. So 100 people times 90 cents, okay? All right, 100 people times 90 cents now means you're making $90 just on your second level. and you don't even know the people, but they're part of your network and a part of your culture. They're using our DECENTRA University. They're using, Over Sky. They're using everything. They're HICFALT. They're using DECENTRA Realty. They're using a Moon Converter. They're using our private membership club. They're using everything. They're getting a lot of value. So now you're making $90. What about on the third level? Well, remember, 100 who got 10, that's 1,000. Well, those 1,000 people now, remember, there's 90 cents per membership. That's 1,000 times 90 cents. Now that's $900 a month that you have just recurring coming in. What kind of bill could you replace right now if you had 1,000 people in your network just on the third level and you were earning 90 cents every time they paid their membership? What about on the fourth level? You've got 10,000 people. 10,000 people at 90 cents. Now that's $9,000 a month in recurring income. And guess what? These people were only set up just one time to use the membership, but they got so much value, they're continually paying it, ladies and gentlemen. What about on the fifth level? You got 100,000 people in your network, just 100 levels, 100 people in your network, 5 levels deep times 90 cents. Now that's $90,000 a month coming recurring every single month as those 100,000 people continue to pay their monthly membership. And it continues to duplicate 2 more levels. But I think right there alone, guess what? That alone is almost 100,000. If you add it all up together, that's $100,000 a month in revenue that could potentially be paid out to you and everybody in your network. This is huge. It's strong. This is an added bonus in our program. And we want everybody to receive 4 or 5 figure, and even 6 figure one day monthly earnings here using our private membership club and the membership bonus that we actually have here. So all in all, ladies and gentlemen, here very, very quickly to qualifying our program, we give you, it's all based on volume. We give you 1 point for every dollar. We calculate all the points that have been accumulated and paid out on every month, and you now can receive promotions. So to hit senior in our program, very easy. You have to have 4,000 points on the left and 4,000 points on your right, and you have an active binary, and you would be promoted to senior right away. So just imagine if you just had 8 people join at our $1,000 staking package. That's already there, 8,000 points. Same thing happens for executive, 10,000 points on the left and 10,000 points at a minimum on the right. One of those is going to be your pay side, so you're generating a commission off of that. But again, you have to have an active binary, and you will be promoted to our newest executive. What about Sapphire? You have 20,000 points on your left that's required and 20,000 points on your right. And now you have an active binary. You can easily achieve the rank of a Sapphire overnight, right? That's like having 5 people or 4 people on your left that come in at a $5,000 package and 4 people on your right that come in at a $5,000 package. That's 20,000 points on each side, or however it works. You might have 20 people come in at a $1,000 package on the left and 20,000 people that come in at a $1,000 package on your right. We just calculate the points. So it's very easy for you to receive recognition and promotions in our company. So we will promote you right there to Sapphire in our program. You'd also get product glasses. If you already, have product glasses, let's say you don't want glasses, the luxury glasses, guess what? You can take the $500 and put that into one of our staking plans. Let's talk about a couple more positions. Ruby, 40,000 points on the left, 40,000 points on the right, right? Here it is. That could be easily, like having 4 people that come in at the $10,000 level, okay, on the left, and 4 people coming in at the $10,000 level on the right. Or maybe you got 40 people that come in at the $1,000 level on your left, and 4 people, and 4 people that come in at the $10,000 level on your right. However it works, we just calculate the points. You generate 40,000 points on each side of your business. And now if you have an executive on your left and an executive on your right, you will qualify as one of the company's first rubies. And you not only will get paid on that $40,000 in commissions on your smallest team's production, but you also will pick up an iPad, or you can actually use the $1,000 towards staking if you don't want the iPad. Same thing happens with Emerald, 80,000 points on the left, 80,000 points on the right. You are now an Emerald. You pick up bonuses on that, as well as now you can pick up a brand new MacBook, or you can use $1,500 towards staking if that's what you want to do. At Diamond, ladies and gentlemen, now that's 120,000 points on the left, 120,000 points on the right. I got to reiterate, this is all volume based. It's not people based. So imagine having 12 people join your business right now this month in June, okay, with just 10,000 each. And imagine you got 12 people over here, right, that come in at 10,000 each on the right. That's only 24 people that just signed up on $10,000 packages, ladies and gentlemen. And now look, guess what? You are a diamond. And now diamond, you get commission on one of those as your pay side, but you also pick up as well a Louis Vuitton duffel bag or $4,000 that you can use now in the form of staking, okay? Now, these are our elite positions. Our elite positions of blue diamond is 320,000 points on the left, 320,000 points on the right. Guess what? Now you are a blue diamond. We commission you on the smallest team's production. And also you will get a chance to pick up, oh, I'm sorry, here at Emerald, you also, I'm sorry, at blue diamond, you also will have to have an emerald on your left and an emerald on your right. And at diamond, you'd also have to have a ruby on the left and a ruby on your right. And I failed to mention that these are 2-month qualifications. If you do it 2 months in a row, you qualify for these extra bonuses, such as the Cartier watch here, okay, or 8,000 towards staking. And also you have black diamond. Black diamond means you have 480,000 points on the left, 480,000 points on your right. Okay, now you'll be qualified as a black diamond. Okay, if you do that 2 months in a row, along with having a diamond on the left and a diamond on the right, okay, within your first 3 levels of your personal enrollment tree, you can pick up your gold or $13,000 you can use towards staking. Royal Black President, okay, Royal Black Diamond is 740,000 points on the left, 740,000 points on the right. You will need a blue diamond on the left and a blue diamond on the right, okay? That's all you need is a blue diamond left and a blue diamond on the right. And now if you do that, when that's within the first 3 levels of your personal enrollment tree, then now if you maintain that for 2 months in a row, you will now pick up a brand new presidential Rolex watch or receive up to $25,000 in USDT towards staking in one of our plans. Now, Crown Diamond, 2 million points on the left, 2 million points on the right, all volume based. Okay, now at this level here, you get commissioned off of one of those sides, your smallest team's production. You have to have a black diamond on the left and a black diamond on the right. And if that's have to be within your first 3 levels of your personal enrollment tree. And if you maintain that, we throw in an extra bonus of a car like a Mercedes-Benz or $50,000 towards you staking. Last but not least, our top position is what we call Royal President. This is where you have 4 million points on the left, 4 million points on the right. You also will have to have a Royal Black Diamond on the left and a Royal Black Diamond on the right. Okay, and it has to be within your first 3 levels of your personal enrollment tree. We would commission you off of those 4 million points that's on your pay side. And if you maintain that 2 months in a row, 2 months in a row, ladies and gentlemen, we will throw in an Aston Martin, okay? All for you, paid for, okay? Or you can pick up $100,000 in USDT towards staking in our program. Amazing, 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 amazing. So what does it take to get started in our company? It takes a Bitcoin wallet. So you want to set up a Bitcoin wallet. If you don't have one, it takes a minimum of $120 to get started with your DECENTRA initial membership. And then from there, the second thing would be to purchase your staking package. And then the third thing from there would be to at least activate your dual team. So our business, folks, is easy as 1, 2, 3. So hopefully sharing this compensation plan with you resonates. Hopefully you now understand it. If not, go back and listen to it again and again and again and again. And then also ask a few questions if you need to make sure you understand this. I will say this in closing, that this happens to be the strongest compensation plan that I've seen in my 27 years of being in direct sales. And I've been at the top of multiple companies, and I've made a fortune in this industry, well over 8 figures. And I can tell you now I see that in this particular program, it could be 8 figures in a year with this particular opportunity. So I hope you see it, folks. Come on and join us, and come on and launch with us majorly. And let's go build the biggest network that we can and the fastest growing network that we can, so that, number one, we can change a lot of people's lives. This compensation plan is strong, okay? I explain this as if it is a Lamborghini with no brakes, okay? That's what I like to call it. So with that, thank you for joining us. Get back with the person that invited you here, and let's turn your dreams into reality, and let's get you to royal president. Let's get you to diamond first, but then let's go ahead and get you in 6 months. Let's get you to diamond in 30 days, and then let's get you to 6 months to royal president, ladies and gentlemen. Bye for now. Take care. We'll see you on our next video.